Libra. This is your monthly. Happy birthday. I can't write anymore, so I cannot, I don't have to write anymore. I've already, you know how many tablets I filled up? 5 subject tablets in my life. I mean, I don't have to write anymore. And then the personal stuff that I want to do in my free time with my hobby, was still studying, that's what I need my hand for, okay? I'm still a mother, and I'm going to be a grandkid. I got to drive. There's other things that I need my hand for. I don't have to write things down. So yeah, I'm a little bit slower uploading stuff. It is very tiring for me to channel. I mean, Pisces message, I was channeling maybe at least 5 people. People that were here, spirits that were here on earth, and spirits that were up in heaven. It was very tiring, very tiring. Okay, so that's what I need my energy for. Not stupid dumb stuff, because I gotta monitor your guys' magic. You guys need to learn your protection, working on your kitchen magic, working on healthy magic. My page is public now, so anything that I post or I say or anything that's out there, it will be recorded first on my page. Okay, it's not Facebook is not social media. It's not a platform. It is a page. I can write so much in my book. Okay, it's like a book, a digital book. And my name is on there, okay? My address, my IP address, and da-da-da-da-da. Like, Twitter's in an app, okay? It's different. So, I have right to ownership of everybody who copies off me, or yins have to learn you're learning how to quote and cite where you got this information from. I will put stuff out there, okay? And it's up to yins to relay these messages. It's up to you to be courteous and say where you got the information at. Okay, so yins will be tested on that. You're waking up into the 5D with your higher self, so that means your higher self is being tested. So I would be really careful. You might want to work on your relationship with your higher self, okay? And you need to figure out what side you're on. Seriously, this is just getting to be ridiculous. You can't steal from people that sit in innocent energy. I'm allowed to have a boyfriend. I disowned my husband. My husband got disowned. That means he's dead. Okay, he abandoned me. I went back to him many times and gave him many chances to work this out and to figure this out. And guess what? Okay, he has been disowned. God, the whole duration of our relationship, he was supposed to go to church, go get anointed, go this, go to that, and he had almost 10 years to get that stuff done, and he never did. Okay, so he got tested and judged on his dynamics as a husband, and which is nobody's business. His judgment with him and God. This is what yins are struggling with, because you want to see what you're not going to see the whole picture, especially reading for thousands of people. Okay, you have no right interfering with my energy because you need something to read. If you can't figure out something to read, that means you're not an energy reader. That means you're not an empath. That means you're not a clairvoyant. You are an experienced card reader who's reading for people on the 3D level. So you need to decide who you're reading for. You want to say that you're a Virgo, but you're not. All you people who can't even genuinely be who you are, you think you've been risen? No, you haven't. Okay, you're stuck at the doorway between 3D and 5D and you're going back and forth. Okay, the energy back and forth, you're never going to get out of that until you better yourself. Thinking you're going to call out people's bad habits and call them sinners? I don't think so. You're not their creator. I'm very clear to you guys. I am not your creator. Everybody has bad habits. I have bad habits. You need to make healthy choices and set a good example for people. Anyways, I will be posting whatever comes up, the fights, the niche in the system, the glitch in the system. It's up to you to rewrite it and put it out there for your followers, okay? You're going to do lives. I already warned you on the lives. That is an open doorway to let evil in. So if you're having problems at your house, again, it's because you're doing lives. All that energy is coming in. You're reading, if you got 600 people live, that's the energy that you're dealing with. You are taking a risk. Okay, so unless you have an IT guy, which you don't, that's sitting there with you and it's getting filtered through their system so that the bugs and demons aren't coming through. It's coming straight through you, straight through your phone, everything that you're hardwired to, and it just stays there in your network. We're at 5D now. Okay? All the 5D is channeled to the next 5D. So it stays in your internet. Everybody, You have your phone and your computer IP addresses, okay? And then you have your internet IP address. It stays in your internet frequency. Okay, they changed the frequency. I am not explaining this stuff to you. This is college degree level stuff that nobody understands unless you go and get a degree for it. Okay, it's bad enough that my brother is like this high TX guy, and every time I'm with him, I gotta listen to all this stuff that he's learning and all of his new work, and he doesn't have a wife, and he's a cripple, and I have to be there for him. So I don't have time to explain to you things that you can very easily go and get a degree in. Okay. Everybody has free education all the way up to 12th grade. And then most of you who are low income, you can get an associate's degree for free. The government offers a wide variety of diplomas and degrees necessary for you to level up in life. Okay? That's a life skill, we call them. I'm not going to be wasting my evil eyes. Why would you waste your evil eyes? It's a sin to eavesdrop. That is considered high treason. So if you're a royal, okay, you cannot, you want to say you're an empress or you're a royal or this, that, you don't eavesdrop on people, okay? You don't violate their privacy unless they do something to you first, okay? That's what goes around comes around. So if they do it to you first, then you can do it. I'm seeing what's going on, okay? And you can't do witchcraft on people who are innocent, okay? If you have a child, you cannot sacrifice a child over the devil for powers, okay? Unless their father has been disowned, so you want to be careful about that. You could do whatever you want with your body. If you have an abortion, this child's name has been called. If you have an abortion, okay, you in heaven, you're going to be stuck with the child every time you come into heaven now, or every time you come into earth, and every time you go back to heaven, you're not going to have any freedom. You're going to be stuck with that child until their name is called again. That is what happened. Your higher self agreed to take care of this child and to nurture it until it becomes an adult, and then it grows on its own and waters on its own. Okay, you agreed, unless God is testing you, okay, to nourish this child and take care of it. It has nothing to do with its soul. This body that this soul is in, you are responsible for it. So you need to decide whose side you're on. You have developed what's called an altered personality, we are called. So he is testing you if you are, if he can trust you. I don't even think this has to do with your higher self anymore, because everybody got thrown. We're on a whole new system. And I have not once heard your higher self. So I am pretty darn sure that she didn't make it, and he is testing you specifically, your individuality, your genuineness. So take your own advice too. You are stuck between the paradigm shift. What's no longer working, okay, Jesus was crowned over 2,000 years ago? Okay, that's how much time he is giving your soul to reset itself into the new programming. Yeah, there's still always going to be some old programming. Yes, there is, okay? You had to make the constant shift. Yeah, you can, renounce the name of Jesus all you want, okay, and put your mask on. That's not going to fly in God's hands, okay? Whose side are you? What do you think? There's kitchen magic, there's the fairy godmother magic, there's the caregiver magic. I was teaching my daughter, the magic hand when cleaning, okay? You need to decipher. I'm not going to keep, arguing about this. I have things that I need to say strictly, and you are a very nice, strict person who can say it to these people, and they listen to you. Just like we need people like me, strict mean mommies, strict mothers. Some of us are very fucking strict, okay? And you have, for whatever reason, these people, you can say it to them and they listen to you. So, yeah, we give. We don't fast because we want to be beautiful and skinny. We fast because there really is no food in the kingdom, and we got to feed the children and the elderly and the sick. God does not like his women skinny. Yeah, I don't blame you. I couldn't imagine if I got pregnant, I would cry my eyes out. I have medical reasons to not keep a child, and I would keep it because I would. But I mean, it is up to you. It's up to you. There's always adoption. What are you? Are you a birth giver? Are you a namesake? Are you a, we're dealing with these realms right now too. Who's adopted? Who's not adopted? Who is that? That one karmic Libra I was reading for. I had no idea who the father was. I say, you don't know who the father is, you give it up for adoption, And then she decided to keep it for resources, of course, because she was stuck in an old paradigm. And she's not getting any resources because she lives at home with her parents. Yeah. It goes by your household income. It goes by everybody's income. That's what they did. They did a house count, a head count. Because we only have so many acres of food that can feed so many, we have so many cows that we can grow. People have a hard time. This is economics. This is bachelor's degree science economics. We have so many acres, okay? I mean, these are serious things you need to be praying for. When people are bothering you or you're looking for how are you going to get money or make ends meet and da-da-da-da-da, you need to start wearing your clothes. I told you your body was going to change. Wear your outfits one more time and start organizing them. What fits you snug? What kind of fits you? What can you get another wear out of? Everything shrinks. Even if you buy higher end cotton, it's all shrinking. It's all shrinking. And the way things are like me, I have to put my clothes in the dryer. So every time I throw my clothes in the dryer when I do laundry, I'm taking a risk of my clothes shrinking and it not fitting because I can't hang my clothes. I have to. That's the only way that the bacteria dies out of your cloth. And there's so much bacteria out in the world and it's disgusting. And I'm autoimmune. So it's I'm always sweating. It's awful. I have a problem with my wardrobe because of that reasons. Not because I want to put a show on for everybody. Try something different. Try just doing a table one for now. You only need flowers if you're sick. I need flowers, but I don't have them and I'm fucking sick as a dog. This is all of you. You need to start telling people, what they need to do to heal their souls. What is the hidden message in there? It's not oh, here comes King of Pentacles, here comes Mr. Emperor. That's not what this journey is about. It's about self-love, self-healing, finding God, accepting Jesus into your heart. I know you don't want to, that's fine. Yes, love is part of this journey. And another problem, not you. I'm just stressing. These people who want to control love. Some of us need to be on a twin flame soulmate journey. And you want to control it because you're jealous and all this stupid stuff. And it's just hurting everybody. Learning how hard it is. Quitting is just not an option all the time. Pushing through it is. If you want to say how you doing, Katie, and kiss me on my forehead and hold my hand a little bit and give me some energy, then you'll be granted access to come into my energy. But other than that, you can all go fuck off. Three of Swords, brokenhearted over money. Yeah, oh well. There is no money. Everybody's money is going into gas, so you can all forget about it. People need to get back and forth to work so that they can feed their families and take care of themselves in the community for food. We are at a food shortage and a food crisis, and we have endless amount of immigrants coming in here. And now we have a war too. So why don't you think about that? He just gave $600 million to Ukraine. To fight a war that's more than halfway over. Even Putin let Ukraine end up down into the dust before he decided that he was going to give them money. Where was the United Nations at? Why hasn't anybody else happened? Here we go again. We have to give up all of our troops. Everybody be gone for the holidays again. All our food and resources be gone. All our extra money. When Putin already destroyed half that nation already. More than halfway. And took all the resources out of it. I mean, we got some big problems here. You're not getting your donations. You can't afford your clothes. You need flowers. All you need this. I need that. I need my nails done. This is everybody. These are not my problems. And that is Mother speaking. The only ones that have nails are the ones that need them. If you're a stringist, who are you? What do you do? Are you a fruit plucker? You pull skin off of fruit for the community? You go around scratching people's backs who are dying? A zip popper? Who are you? What do you need those nails for? Nobody cares about your nails. Some of us need nails to get the crap out of babies' ears and their nose, pick their nose for them. You take care of the babies? What is your role in your community? Two of Cups. Love for yourself. Quitting and walking away. Yeah, now all of a sudden nobody wants this path. Now that there's restraints on it. You have all the rules are only made for people that don't know how to be good. So, you need to start viewing yourself differently. Yeah, all the stealing going on. Take time off. Go to the beach. And no, you don't even have to fast. You need to eat. You know, your sons aren't playing, football or out in the community and working and busting his ass on the weekend. No, he doesn't need a bunch of meat and this and that, and he's starving. No, he needs his milk. Yes, he needs a milk, probably a gallon a week. It's just him. He's not playing football. You need to, you got a lot of work to do. And those of you that don't have kids and you're complaining about your nails and your donations, yeah, right. Yeah, right. And now the crosswashers last year, that's been gone for a while. Yeah, no, I don't think so. What is going on in your community? Why are you dealing with that? Whatever you are worried about, that is what your community is stressing about. So you need to be telling these girls how to manage their money. Or if they want a house or what they're looking for, what their questions are. All they care about is who they're going to be in bed next month. I mean, a lot of them are sleeping with a different guy every single month. That is like their thing. Okay? Did you know that? I mean, did you even see that? It's horrifying. When they were supposed to be in a relationship with somebody until the dynamics aren't working anymore, and then you go and look for somebody new. Okay? Because then by the time that they're 30, they're not going to have anybody in their tribe to be trial and error anymore, and they're going to be sleeping out of their tribe, and that's when the bacteria starts. So you need to be thinking about your tribal energy too. I'm tribal energy. You can see it. You can see it all over me when I'm in the sun in summer. I can't even go out in the sun anymore. My skin pigmentations, you can see all of it. All the different races I am. That's why I can, fit in everywhere, because I've been all of them. Your higher level of commitment to yourself, okay? To your money, to your root work, to your tribal work, holding on to that. There's something you're not seeing because you're facing the wrong way. You need to turn around and face the light and shut the door behind you. Whatever is in you is going to come out. That's okay. And then that's going to be the, your demons that have from past lives, okay? Stop conjuring stuff up in the earth that has been here for millions and zillions of years. That there's a lot of things that you don't understand that I'm not allowed to explain to you. It's not your level. You get all the answers when you cross over into 9D or you die. That's how we do that. You know that. I had the job that I had because nobody else could handle it. It's not because you think I like dealing with all this stress every day? Because I don't. It interferes with my health. You need to keep each other safe. Put your cloak on. You got your cloak. Put it on. I mean, even when I was a manager, I went to Old Navy and they had those nice thin cotton. They're so hard to find now. That pretty one you can kind of see through, but it was cotton. Oh, those shirts. I love those shirts. And I got every single color. And I got my Dickie pants, and that was it. but I had to buy, I was very low. I wasn't low income. I mean, it was still high but it was low for me, raising my kids on my own. And that's just how I dealt with it. And I had to deal with that, And then it was like, thank God I don't have to be professional, living off of the income that I have and not have to be in the rat race. Thank you, God. Because then I still had a little bit of money to buy something new on the weekend, if I went out. That's when you should be getting a new outfit, if you get a date or if you're going out. But because you want to party or your friends want to party, you don't have time for that anymore. Those days are gone. You get that in your 20s. You wonder why you're starting to get tired now. So you got what you got. Everybody goes through this. You get your magical potion to get through school, to get through life, and what you get out of it. Now you have to learn how to manage what you have left and releasing these demons, these old behaviors. You can't bring it in here. Yes, this lack of spiritual growth, the Five of Pentacles. You have to figure out what deck is going to tell you this, what level you are reading on. When I did the readings, even on my twin, this card didn't come up. They were going through a breakup. It's not being broke. So you need to figure out what deck, if you're trying to look at this energy and read this, okay, if this is what you think is coming out for somebody, you need to figure out, a lot of you are going to need new decks. I'm going to tell you that right now. Okay? You need to learn how to manage $20 in, $15 in to get a new deck. Whatever your budget is, you need to figure out, lock them all up. You need to lock them all up in a bin, go on vacation, and you're going to have to, you're not lugging them around anywhere. No, you can't. You're out of powers. And you need to sit in meditation. They're probably all tainted. You're starting over. It's going to be a very cold winter. It's already snowing up north. It's another thing I pay attention to on page. There's a lot of things that Ians are worried to that I worry about that. Okay? It's public. Okay? Because like I said, my name's on there. It doesn't even matter anymore. It's public now. Okay? Ians can do what you want. Okay. You can talk to your elderly. You can talk to the dead. You stirring a pot and doing whatever. No. You get shut out right away. You start stirring that. You don't want this. You can go in. There's the alley. There's the path. There's the trail. You'll go right over into the dark. It's right there. And they will push you, and they will put up a bunch of thorns and this and that, and they will shut you out. This back and forth ain't gonna be happening. We have like I said, all the star seeds awoken, and they're all good. We're not. No, I don't need you. I have a zillion kids out on the board right now. I can mold and groom a kid from birth. Godmothers, whatever. I can go out and bless a kid in my brain right now if I want. Any child I walk past, I could be a godmother of. So, and all children of the kingdom of heaven until they turn 18. The Father is the one. Oh, that's another thing. The Father is the one that if you guys are going to be sacrificing your kids, so all you single mothers out there, you might want to get this out here too. The Father is the one that has the leeway to do that. That is just the way it is. That's the way it's been written forever. So unless the Father is disowned, I'm not talking about a deadbeat. I'm talking about disowned. Okay? Then you would have right to do that. Yeah, something happened with your higher self. I think your higher self lost, and he's keeping you. Because you were starting to develop an altered personality out of this. And that's what happens. That's what happened to my ex. We don't deal with altered personalities. You have who you are when you're born with. That's why we say we're born into sin. And then you develop your ego. And then sometimes the ego develops an altered ego. We don't deal with the altered ego. You're automatically disqualified with an altered ego. I'm going to put you that way. So people, if you're trying to read people who are your old friends and stuff, and they are completely different, and I'm talking in a bad way, not a good way, not because they transformed, they're in their altered ego, and you just need to shut the door on them. No more rides. I mean, why are you riding people around for, if someone's a ride for me, you know what I tell them? It's half of what Uber charges. I mean, of course, I give my brother a deal, Like what my brother wants to do, it's over like $55. So I would charge someone $25. My brother only charged 10, you know, because I need that's reasonable. I need that gas. I'm not, because how far he lives, not like he lives down the street. My brother lives like 4 towns over. So, you know, you can't, if you're in a car lease or house lease, you have to wait at least 3 years before you can trade it in and downgrade. That's the thing with buying brand new cars. And if you're not driving every day a brand new car, because motors, engines, motors, anything, big ones, small ones, they all need to be run for so long and get to a certain temperature. And a lot of them run 24 hours, the new parts. The cars, though, you need to be driving at least 35 miles a day for the car to get broken in. So, like, I can't buy a brand new car, you know, because I don't drive that much. You're just, you know, it's just going to ruin the value of the car, and then it's going to break anyways. You buy a brand new car, it's not going to last. That's not how things work. The money, the structure, the stability, the planning. See, now you're going to start seeing all the children in the cards. I mean, if you're a son and daughters of, you know, God. Yeah, this Hierophant. The Hierophant energy is boiling. All right, I got to go. This is over. The rebalancing the energy with your money, and then this will start coming in. The spiritual lack right now is what you're feeling. Yeah, the money was there, you spent it, and it's gone. I mean, you have to accept that. It's invested in material items. Okay, and yeah, if you have a baby, yeah, your couch is going to get ruined, your carpet's going to get ruined, your table's going to get, yeah. And you're going to have to, yes, those are big topics for you that you need to talk to God about, not your higher self. They are gone. You need to find out who your God is. And the only way you're going to do that is in the light. And if you don't like what you're being told, then they will push you into the dark and you're not coming back this time. I mean, 10 of Pentacles is here. 2 of Cups, I mean, it's all looking like gravy, girls and boys. Quitting and walking away from everything. There's the strength and courage. It will. You're being rebirthed into the lamb energy there. The lamb is a goat. I think people are confused about that with a lamb is goats. We do eat lamb. That's what lamb is. Lamb is goat meat. It's called lamb. Like I said, the goats get slaughtered. Okay, you're being rebirthed. You know, and when you have animals, that's, you know, it's a very hard thing that farmers deal with and farmer kids. You know, you start loving the animals and yeah, eventually you're going to have to eat it. But the more you love it, the tender the meat is, okay? Rebalancing the money, it's going to come in. You know, this is spiritual lack. The future's bright. I mean, you guys can all see this, right? All right, you can read it how you need to read it, okay? Talk to you later. Bye.